It's just a standoff now. Everyone's just coming back. I apologize for... Don't... Oh, Alright. Well, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Tijuana, Mexico. The police lines are just trying to keep a anti-migrant march from getting to the migrants, which, while nobody knows what would happen if that happened, it doesn't feel good. I'll give you that much. Being somebody on the ground, just it feels a little off. Maybe like, want to do something. Let's walk over here. We're gonna go this way for a second. I don't think we go too far. I assume if that's where migrant folks are, I would rather walk over there without a live feed first and like meet people instead of just kind of walk into their spaces and be like, hey, here's a live feed. So I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit. We'll probably be in Tijuana all day, so we'll be coming up and down live no matter what. I apologize for those hiccups in the feed. I hear there's a few of them. We are definitely trying our best to keep this going out to you. Yeah, so I think we're right by the, actually I'll get you a real location, but we're right by the border wall. You can see it behind me. Maybe pretty close to the beaches. I can feel the cool air coming off the ocean. Definitely sliding through some buildings to get to me, so it isn't right next to it, but I think that we are somewhat close to it. So give me a second here. I'm going to look at our location again. I'm Lorenzo. I'm your host. We are here in Tijuana. We're not even close to the ocean. Oh, my internal compass was way off. We're not even close. We're really by a river, not close to the ocean. We're in Zona Norte, Calle de Benito Juárez. Baja California y Avenue 5 de Mayo. That's where we're at. We're by the General Hospital, about 2 blocks away from it. And Tijuana, Mexico. So there you go. Not near the ocean at all. It's probably a bit of a walk. Again, this is just here. From my understanding, the caravans are going to a bunch of different ports of entries. What I've been hearing a few times now, so I'll kind of repeat, is that the reason they came to Tijuana area is because the other sort of stretch of the border is more unsafe due to like criminal elements and other things like that that sort of operate along that border more freely, I guess, than they do here. I don't know why. That's what I've been hearing a few times. And so that was the one thing that made the decision to come here, was a much longer trek than to like Texas and like Arizona ports of entry. Although I think there are people there. From my understanding, there's people at all these ports of entry. There's camps. There's like sort of like trickling in constantly of more and more folks. And that's what we've experienced here. There's 2,000 to 3,000 migrants already here. I've heard multiple times now there's 10,000 spread across Mexico heading north, this being one of the directions. And this city is certain they're going to get about 10,000 people. The mayor already said that they can't handle that many people. And also you have like the local population who's been taking in the rhetoric from the United States now is out here, and there's been some violence against migrants that has occurred in the streets. And so that's what they're basically they're here. They say they don't want, those people on the other side don't want the migrants here. I guess the migrants are way behind me. Is that not here right now? It's just the police who have formed this line to stop this progression to go any further. If it went further, I mean, you can guess what would probably happen.
Cubrimos la Ciudad de México
So it's been a weird journey to get to here. As everyone is watching, thanks again for joining us. This is Lorenzo. I am still here with you, sort of thinking through my time. I'm going to try to bring you to a few days ago. So as you know, this migrant caravan story has been really huge. You know, it was all over the news for a while in the United States. Before the elections, it was like prime time, mentioned all the time. After the elections, it sort of dropped off, but that didn't change the fact that the caravans were still heading north. They've headed north for years. This is not the first time this has happened. It's just the first time that sort of this rhetoric started surrounding it and blew up into this sort of event that we're seeing now. So after the elections, they were still heading north. Us in Unicorn Riot had been in discussions for a long time about how to cover this properly, how to sort of like be able to do this with what resources we had, all sorts of conversations. We had to take our time really until we could kind of gather enough resources to at least come out here initially to see what we could do and provide live feeds of both the Tijuana side where we're on right now, the United States side, which we were on yesterday. You can go back we were on 2 days ago. Yesterday we were on the Tijuana side along the beach. So we're kind of been progressing our feeds and coverage to see where we can put them, what we could be looking at. Today we're in Tijuana. Seeing this pro-nationalist, pro-Mexico march, pro-anti-migrant march, just come here. I think it was a Facebook event. It was like contra the caravan. It was talking about how it was on Facebook. Anyway, so this is our day 4 in the area. We've been following this story for a little bit. And so just kind of wanted to bring up the pace. At first, we were going to El Paso to go to the port of entry there. We had heard that there was migrants already sort of on the bridge, camps already forming. And so on our way there, we heard that the first sort of like big groups of migrants were reaching Tijuana, and we just turned right, went west, and now we're here. But we did miss out on that, on going there. Talking folks. Second here. Yeah, so again, we're going to meet with somebody from the Detained Migrant Solidarity Committee while we're in El Paso. The Detained Migrant Solidarity Committee in El Paso, who really quickly had agreed for an interview. We were really excited to kind of meet them and kind of get the lay of the land in El Paso, but in the middle of the night, we changed the directions we were going. So I just want to thank them again for so quickly coming together to being willing to talk with us at Unicorn Riot. and apologize if we're not able to stop there. I'm going to move back into the shade because it's getting hot, and I'm wearing a sweatshirt. So. Alright, well, we'll look at the shop. Sure, it's got some great stuff. One second, everybody, just looking at the chat. Quick update on me for all those who know me. Haven't drank much water, haven't eaten yet. Good old good moves in the morning. Got right out here right away. Thought I'd have time to grab something, and didn't really. So there you go. Yeah, Tijuana. Someone's really mad. TJ. Good old South. It's really huge. It's a huge town. I was being driven around last night in a cab, and it was like, whoa, this place is giant. Very spread out. Lots of sprawl. Very just huge. Yeah, there was a lot of people up in the asylum. Benjamin Gonzalez, I don't know when it's over. I was talking to somebody last night, and you're going to have an influx of people coming continuously for a while, and so that's going to be this is where it's at right now. More people into this space in the sort of like current corner, more people. And it seems like it's just like feels like this building. So we don't know what will happen, but there's already this happening. And the signs over there say, stop the passage of migrants. I don't know the numbers on the asylum seekers. I'm in the field. I'm right here. I can tell you what's going on right here. That's pretty much what I'm good for. This is Renee. This is in Tijuana, Mexico, just south of San Diego. And I can give you the streets one more time here. Avenue Cinco de Mayo in Baja California. There's the roads. Avenue Cinco de Mayo in Baja California. Yeah, this is what we're looking towards, just so you know, is the Anti-Immigrant march is over there. It was numbered in a few hundred, maybe 500, 700, maybe 1,000 people, somewhere around there. I don't count people well, so I know that you probably like, how did you not know? It's like it's just a crowd. You're in the middle of it, you're surrounded. It's just like, to me, it's really difficult to count people, so that's what I got. This is behind me is the Migrant Center. I'm going to probably go down before I walk over there, then hopefully come back up. But I don't want to walk over there with a live feed. So right now I'm just giving you this slide for a while so you can kind of see what the situation is like here in Tijuana, one of the ports of entry. And then we'll move further in, and we're going to be here today all day. So I might go down to charge things. I might go down because I'm a human being. I need to eat food and drink water, which I haven't really done well yet. And so that'll happen a few times. But I will be here all day, and you can keep following us. You can hit like, follow, share, all that stuff. So help us know what they're going to happen. I don't know what they're going to happen. So you're thinking this is like a migrant march. It's not. This is the anti-migrant march. So these people are not going to go to the fence. They actually love them. They want to stay in Mexico. They're from Mexico. And yeah, so they just don't really understand what's going on. That's all good. The people so the caravan was attacked by people who are over there, I would more say. But that's what it looked like, but I don't know. I wasn't there. So whatever. According to the news, you can look at the news. It's all there. Whoever's telling you it will tell you it, I guess. This is what's going on right now. This is live. Like I said, that's the sort of like against the migrant march on the other side. You have these police lines here, and behind us is the migrant shelter where 2,000 to 3,000 migrants are supposedly at. Thank you, Juliet. Yeah, we're currently at Cinco de Mayo in Baja, California. Yeah, we're not near the ocean. We're kind of far from the ocean. I thought we were getting closer to it, but I don't know the lay of the land too well. It'd probably be a 30-minute walk or something.
No se puede ingresar más allá de este punto y tenemos elementos apostados.
Anyone's watching on Facebook, thanks for joining us again. I'm Lorenzo, your host. You can hit follow on that page there. Keep up to date with what we're doing. Same with those on Periscope. You can follow us on Twitter. They're at @UR_ninja. And YouTube as well as unicorn.riot.ninja. You can follow us on Instagram, unicorn.riot. And on live stream as well if you want to feel up to that. Check out our website, unicornriot.ninja. You'll see some more updates on different stories across the country, including the fires in Northern California, where we have a reporter on the ground there. So just keep following us, and you'll get news from on the ground. Hopefully live feeds from on the ground and give you an idea of what's going on. We do very, very little. We just show you what's going on more often than not. So here we are, live in Tijuana. Thanks for your support for getting us here.
What's going on, man?
So the media, I guess I'm the media. This is live. All this is what's actually happening. So I don't know how that's not true. It's just what's happening. Look at it. That's happening. That's happening. This thing is moving. That's real. Okay, anyways, we're going to leave the Facebook chat. It's really fun to hang out with you all. Really. Yeah, well, we're on the other side of the police line. This police line is actually stopping the anti-migrant. Yeah, Vincent, I'm not interested. I have a lot of opinions. I could just tell you everything I think all the time for hours. I hate all those people that spend all their time doing that, so I don't personally do it. This is just what I see. I have opinions on things. I take sides all the time. I'm not going to lie to you about it. Usually in the field, I'm just going to tell you which way people are moving, what they look like, and what they're saying. And things change, like right now this is the situation. You have this line of police that are literally protecting the migrants, right? I mean, that's at least what they think they're doing, what people perceive that police are doing is providing some sort of safety, right? So this is like the safety line, if you want to go with that. The migrants are behind them, and so the people they're protecting the migrants from is this Tijuana march, if you're going to go with that narrative. Or in the end, they're just creating a line of police to keep two groups apart from each other. Whatever you want to say, but that's where we're at. We're on one side of this line. It's made of police officers. They're not very interested in what's behind them. They're very interested in what's in front of them, and they're spending most of their time looking that way. I think the officer's looking over here. He's probably watching their back, but it's mostly everyone's looking over at the bigger march and just making sure it doesn't move any further. Is what I've seen so far. And thanks to everybody who's following us. Again, drone law. The infamous drone law seems to be pretty different here. There's flying drones everywhere. It's kind of go up over crowds. In the U.S. of A., they give you not the good eyes when you do that. Somebody keeps saying here. This is great. Thanks everyone for all your questions. Thanks everyone for all the trolley comments as well. And thanks everyone for the attacks on me. That was all feeling real good. But we're ready to stay alive, keep going. And again, this is also still what's happening here. No one's really, actually I can't, I think the other side has thinned out, but from what I saw, there was a kind of a splinter march that took off. Might have came back, might have not. So I don't know how many people are here anymore, but when this all first started, it was a few hundred, 500, 600, 700, something like that. So, in theory, someone's asking why the police are protecting the migrants. In theory, police are just... their supposed goal is to keep public safety. And so I assume the reason you see this line of police here is because they've been ordered here because they're worried that the safety for the public will degrade if the pro or anti-migrant march reaches the migrants. Because if they reach each other, we don't know what's going to happen. It seems like those people don't really want them here. But something would happen, and so they're doing their best to keep them apart and hoping that doesn't happen. But in that process, there's been scuffles with the police at this junction. So it's an interesting juxtaposition, mostly for people out there who have we've been a lot in the streets. We've been following the police as they've been breaking up marches like this in the United States. And now we're here in Mexico. We find ourselves behind a police line as it's stopping a migrant march from proceeding further into the migrants to do whatever would happen next. Well, no. I think things have changed. Again, thanks everyone who's joining us. I'm Lorenzo, your host. We're watching this live right now on unicornriot.ninja. Please hit follow on all those different feeds. Like them, share them. We are a non-commercial media organization that's organized non-horizontally. We have no bosses. We basically just have a lot of conversations and make sure we feel good before we go out into the field. Anyways, we appreciate all your support. Your donations are what makes this possible. It makes it so we don't have to run ads every whatever minutes and try to sell pharmaceuticals or whatever else all the other media orgs are doing. So yeah, please consider giving a donation so we can continue to do this for free. And we'll just keep putting ourselves out here and staying out here and being live out here. And now you know what's going on. Look what's going on. It's right over there. Oh, thanks, Colleen. I mean, people are wondering. I don't know. I've never been here before, So if I sound confused, I'm a little lost. It's because I'm a little confused and a little lost. I'm not going to lie to you about it. But I'm trying to learn my way. I'm trying to make a few more contacts. Trying to talk to a few more people. So learn more. So you'll kind of learn more as I learn more, as I hopefully sit down with some people who are on the caravan. Hopefully bringing some interviews, also bringing different interviews with people who are working on just different issues. And as you see, I'm bringing you this anti-migrant caravan now for hours. I've been on this for a bit, and so that's where we're at right now. Really, the reason you're seeing, well, you know what, I'll do it. Here, hold on. We'll get you a better view. I know where it's behind a police line. I'm not going to be able to answer questions, so I'm disappearing for a second. Alright, so there's a little bit. Go to the other side here. So if that's that way, over here, we're just going to walk around for a minute. So you have these police vans. I don't know if they're getting ready to arrest people. They just opened them up. Maybe it's just, I don't know, but they're open now. They weren't before. So that's something that's changed. I like to mention things that change a lot if you follow my streaming. You know, just like different moves of people. But that's definitely something that's different than a little bit ago. Is these vans now are now open. The doors are open. Yeah, this person in camouflage or some sort of battle dress uniform. These folks are more just in police uniform. So those are a few things that are different. This is the other side of the line. I'm kind of like stuck here. Maybe I can get out over here. Should I go check out the other side? Why not? Let's see how this is gonna feel good. All right, now I'm gonna stay here because I wanna go look at some stuff in a second. So I'm not gonna leave quite yet. They're saying if we left, I'm gonna have to stay out. I can't hear anybody. Okay, I'll give you another high vantage point. I'm gonna walk across the line from right to left, my right, my left. And then I'm gonna bring it back down and plug it back in. So give me 1 second here. Let's see this. Second. Okay, bear with me. We gotta charge this thing or it's gonna die soon. So I'm working on that really quick, and then I'll get back to what we're doing here. Thanks everyone for bearing with me again. You're watching this here from Riot Ninja. All right, we got some charge going.
Acá está el 7, güey. ¿Dónde está? Acá adentro. Las 3 a los 5 que vayan llegando las dejamos aquí en la barricada.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna walk away here for a second. Let's see what happens. Oh. Okay, everybody's watching. One second. We're working on some more coverage of the of some stuff. I'll tell you what it is in a second when we make sure it's working. No, there's this one, homie. I'm gonna walk back here and see what's behind these police lines. People are cheering. Stuff's active. Oh, yeah, there's a bunch of guys with PDUs over there. So we're gonna walk around the big circle, show you the tactically armed folks or whatever. Bigger banner. So it looks like they're getting ready to try to push through or something here. The police has moved over here. It said to make more lines, more police lines. So they have. I don't know what's going on. All right, this is going to be ongoing, I'm pretty sure. Just sort of back and forth. They're going to hold this line. I'm going to move back over here. I'm going to look at sort of behind these police trucks, and then I will do an outro, and then I'll come back later. So we're going to go down here in a second. Hopefully the studio is getting ready to do that as well. Oh, well, never mind. It's about to go down, but then you're like, about to go down, you know, trying to decide what to do. And then you have all these police running this way. And then you have those police over there. So all those police officers are moved from somewhere. There's obviously a bunch back here. And now they're, I think, coming to reinforce this police line over here. Again, all these officers, they do have sidearms, but they all don't have magazines in. So that's, this person doesn't have a sidearm, actually. So this looks like a different unit that doesn't have sidearms on them. Yeah, so all these police officers don't have sidearms. You can see right here, like, they're all empty. Their holsters are empty. And they are commercial police. Municipal police. So, oh, weird. Right now. All right, so yeah, so they're making police lines. They're telling us to move back a little bit. They're just kind of holding this space further. Yeah, now it's back to the standstill. Yeah, this has kind of been going on now for a bit. Mine seems like a lot going on, but I feel like it's just where we're at. There's actually less people on the other side, so we're going to keep it up for a few more minutes, then I will take it down. I do think that this is just what it's like. I don't know. This right now, today. I wasn't here yesterday, so this is like, to me, normal, but probably not normal. You know, if I was here yesterday, I'm sure it would be completely different. Probably different tomorrow, probably different in a few hours, but first time I was ever here, this is the first time I saw it. This drone right there is really just going for it between a bunch of wires. Okay, everyone, just bear with us. We're preparing something else for you as well. So thanks everyone who's followed us. Please click like and share, follow, all that stuff. Give me 1 second here. All right, sounds good. All right, so we're gonna try to stay up for another 5 or 10 minutes. And then I'll go around. Like, some people are probably wondering why I don't interview anybody. Why am I interviewing anybody? And they're all mad. I have a live camera in my hand. Walking up to somebody and be like, "Hey, can I interview you?" It's just like, whatever. To me, it's just the crappiest thing to do. So I don't like doing it. It takes a lot for me to kind of like make the weird eye contact, hand gesture, we're not going to talk sort of situation. Right now I'm just kind of rolling around. Team members are not next to me, so usually we try to have somebody else approach somebody without a live camera, talk to them, make sure they're cool with being on camera, and then interviewing them. So it's a little bit of a process, but to me it makes me feel a little better. I don't know how you'd feel if somebody with a live camera just came up to you and put it in and was like, "Hey, can I ask you some questions?" Like, you know, I don't know. To me, I just try not to do it. So yeah, it's been a little disconcerting. I'm sure people are not super happy that I didn't interview anybody. But I'm assuring you I'm going to change that. But I'm going to spend some time, figure out where I'm at. And before I do it... Okay. I'm going to take this down. I'm going to show you my face again. And then we're going to try to bring you somewhere else for a little bit. Again, if... oh, here, I'll just do this. Hey, what's up? This is Lorenzo with Unicorn Riot. We are in Tijuana, Mexico. There is a I guess... it's an anti-migrant march, though it's called, contra caravans, against the caravan march. We brought you here. Over this way is where there's a bunch of migrants right now. I'm going to go over there and try to talk to some folks, take my time with it, just ease into whatever to happen next. I don't like to sort of like, I don't know. I take my time, so that's what I'm doing. So I'm Lorenzo, your host. I'm with Unicorn Riot. We are live right now. We're going to come by live later. If you like this stuff, go to our webpage, become a recurring donor. Help us get out to this stuff more often. You're going to see some more live video, hopefully a little bit from a different location. And that's all I got. So we're going to take this down. Thanks for joining us again. Thanks for all your support. This would not be possible without it, so thanks.